Hello and welcome to the Narc Alert, the channel where we look at YouTubers and others to see if they demonstrate any traits that fall within the spectrum of narcissistic personality disorder or NPD. These videos are for fun and entertainment purposes only, strictly my opinion, and remember, please don't send any snark to our possible narcs. So key points to remember: messy fun and not a diagnosis. Hello, hola, bonjour, hey, y'all. My name is Merc. Welcome back to the Narc Alert. Happy Monday. Oh no, it's Tuesday. I keep saying that. It was Monday yesterday when AMBERLYNN uploaded her vlog, and it was, God, almost 40 minutes of fun. Wow. I still maintain she's giving us just too much content. Like, 5 times a week is getting too much. It's really boring. I wasn't going to react to this, and then I thought, why not? You know, we might as well go through it together. But, I don't know. I had nothing much to say. I'm very lightly caffeinated. Let's go. Rio has actually requested to not be here today, since it's not in his contract. But you never know. He might grace us with an appearance. But until he does, all we've got is this. Let's go, Amber.
Hello. Welcome to a new weekly vlog. So today is Tuesday. That means I'm filming my weigh-in video. And right now I'm just about to put my hair in a braid. But I want to...
She really has all those little poser moments really just ingrained in her now. Like, hello. I'm just doing a little moment. Gonna have a little vloggity vlog.
To give you guys an update on when I'm talking about the Torrid tubing. This is what I'm talking about. $27.
What?
And when
I'm sorry, the what? The who now? The tartelette? The tartelette. It says right there. Tarteleette. Tartelette. Tartelette, which is stupid but fun to say tartelette. What is that now, Amber? Tell us what that is again, please.
to put my hair in a braid, but I wanted to give you guys an update on when I'm talking about the Torrid tubing. This is what I'm talking about. $27. And when I'm talking about the falsie,
the turlet. Is she calling that toilet mascara? You know, it's not the turlet. It's the other. It's the Maybelline, eh?
$10 or $11. I'm talking about this guy, okay? So I bought the $27 tubing Torrid mascara. It's supposed to be so great. Literally no.
I don't know why toilet tubes would work for mascara, but okay, Amber.
Literally no. The Maybelline mascara is the best mascara I've ever used, while the tubing mascara is the worst. And it's $17 more expensive. Like,
you used to buy Better Than Sex. That shit is $40 in Canada. It was $40 when I checked. All of a sudden she's concerned about money. Girl, you got 600 members. You get $6,000 a month for doing nothing. No, that's not. For pointing your camera at the ceiling.
Make it make sense. Like, I just heard so many good things about it, and it's...
See, Amber, the thing is, first of all, I would suspect the tubing mascara, which is the kind, I think, that has fibers in it to lengthen your lashes. You're probably not doing it right because you don't read instructions and you think you know everything. So you're probably not applying that right. So you're not getting the best result. And yeah, you're a victim of marketing, Amber. Just because something is more expensive doesn't necessarily mean it's better. There are cases where that happens. We used to say all the shush and anything with a CH or SH. You can't cheap out on chocolate, shoes, cheese. These are the things that when you spend the money you get. But, you know, not everything's like that.
It's horrific. So after I've used it a few times, I wanted to give you guys like a legit review. Not good. And it's like, no matter how much I layered it, still not good. And I'm just like...
Okay, that's not a legit... Saying not good isn't a legit... Okay, you guys, it's time for my very legitimate review of this product. Have you seen this product? I'm going to review it now. Not good. Thank you for coming.
What is happening? Like, I know it's not my eyelashes because the Maybelline one is like perfecto. So I don't know. How did you guys learn how to braid? I learned by using shoelaces when I was like
How
8
often?
years old.
You have told us this how I learned how to braid story. Boy, when your accomplishments are so fucking small in life that learning how to tie a fucking shoe or a braid is something you still brag about in adulthood. That's fucking sad, Amber.
So anyways, yeah, welcome to a new vlog, you guys. And last weekly vlog, I was just like so disconnected. I felt like the whole thing was just like dispelling rumors, talking about rumors. I don't want my vlogs to be like that.
I don't, honestly, Amber.
At all. And
I don't even remember what your last week's vlog was, and I'm guessing most of the audience doesn't either. Like I say, in one eye, out the other.
sort of way. So, like, sometimes maybe like here and there, but that whole vlog was so hectic. Like, I had someone reach out to me on Instagram and they were like, I understand like your talking points, they're valid, but like, as a supporter, I really want you to make the videos for us, not like dispelling rumors. Like, yeah, same. So I do apologize for that.
Yeah, same. No, not the same. It's not the same, Amber. They're asking you to shut the fuck up about all this stuff. Your few supporters are begging you to make content for them and not the haters. And you go, yeah, same. Same my ass. You've been making content for the haters for 10 years. All last week, everything you did was a response to haters. And, you know, you will again. You're not all of a sudden the light bulb went on. Your fucking supporters have been telling you this since the Snapchat rant days. They've been telling you, stop responding to the haters and pay attention to us, the people who are supporting you and paying you $10 a fucking month.
Oh no, last week was just a little off for me. When it comes
Every
to
week's a little
YouTube,
off
like,
for you,
I
Amber.
was doing so good like mentally and like my real life.
When?
And sometimes that does not match up in my videos at all. I could be doing amazing in my real life, and in my videos I'm like, roar, I am here to defend my name. And then sometimes in videos I could seem so happy, but in my real life I'm like depressed. You know, it's just part of the job, I guess.
It's part of the job, you know, like I can't help it. Like I've given my life to the craft. And, you know, because I am an actor, sometimes you will see on screen things that are not actually true. It's an illusion, my friends. It's an illusion because I'm actually an entertainer. I've given up my whole life for the craft.
Yes, I know this is supposed to be like about my life, and sometimes it's hard to like express the true nature of like how I feel in the moment. A part of me wants to just give this mascara to my mom. Like, my mom loves anything that I don't want anymore. She's so cute. I literally can't. And who
You said it was
the
shit.
mascara might actually work good on her. It just did not work good on me. I don't know. I don't understand it. All right, you guys. I am making a plate.
Hey, look, it's a plate. Hey, it's not a paper plate. Oh, bitch is doing dishes tonight. Wow. That means extra standing, you guys. Her stamina must be through the fucking roof.
For my first meal. So let's make it together. First things first is a cucumber, some carrots, cauliflower, broccoli, celery, Brussels sprouts.
Is she on a raw food diet now?
Mini pepper, scallion, cottage cheese, mustard, green olives with garlic, hard-boiled egg that I still have not deshelled, but I will. Purple grapes, raspberries, dark chocolate blueberries, chicken sausage. Tell me that does not look like the most nutritious meal.
It's not bad.
Oh my god, I'm so excited. Okay, you guys, so I did my life.
People were criticizing that in the rage stream. I'll give her props. You know I do when props are due. That's not bad, Ember. That's a lot of healthy food. That's a lot of fiber. I see a lot of color. I see vegetables and fruit. Props. You ate one good plate of food. One good plate. It's a lot of raw food. I mean, it's just performative. That's the thing, is that's not what you're, that's great. If you ate that every day for your supper, you could probably get away with eating some more crap during the day, because that's a healthy, high fiber, nutritious, full of nutrition and all the vitamins and minerals and fiber. That's a really healthy looking plate. I got nothing bad to say about that. But the issue is you don't do that every day. You do that once for a TikTok or for a video or something. It's not real life. And that's the problem. It also is. It's quite a lot of food, but there's nothing wrong with those foods. And the only other critique I'll say as a chef, ballpark mustard is disgusting. Like if you're going to use mustard as a huge condiment part of your meal, you know, Amber, there's a whole fucking world of mustards out there that are delicious. And they're not that ballpark yellow mustard. Like just, if you're going to try and do charcuterie platter, then let's up the game a little bit, Amber. I know you got it in you. You can do it.
And it actually went.
Look at that. You like mustard? There's a whole world of mustards you haven't even explored yet. Oh my God, get some Pommery. Oh my God, get some Grey Poupon like the commercial. How much fun would that be?
Pretty good. But before that, I actually filmed a whole TikTok of me eating my food. I'm not sure if I want to post it or if I'm going to post it when I just post this vlog. I don't really know what I plan on doing, but I think I'm going to post it here. Regardless of what I do, I am going to be posting it at the end of this vlog, so you'll see that after my oracle reading.
Oh no.
Hello, hello.
Oh no. I wonder why she didn't post it on TikTok. But here's the thing that we've talked about before is she can't film it's really hard for Amber to film something and not upload it somewhere because God, the world needs to see. The world needs to see some jewels, some pearls of wisdom fell out of her mouth and she filmed it. God, what would happen if nobody saw that? Oh, what a waste.
New day, next day. I have had no time to vlog. I have spent the whole day busy.
I know, we're all better than Amber, but boy, when you fold your shirts, does it look, that's like, it's like folding bed sheets.
A really big part of that was this damn Let's Talk video. So it came out to a whole hour, but like I edited it down to like 27 minutes. So it's finally now exporting to YouTube. I've just had a lot of other like odds and ends of things that I've needed to do, and it's just been hecticana. So I was in the middle of putting away my clothes, which, oh my God, this lace thing has a bunch of pills on it. I hate when that happens. But I was putting away some laundry and I was like,
because it's cheap and it doesn't fit you, so it's stretched out, so the material's compromised. And then I would suspect you don't wash things very often, Amber. We all kind of think you're dirty, like you look like a dirty person. So, when you don't wash things and you wear them over and over again, they tend to get pilly quicker. You have to take care of those kind of fibers. Also, lace, there's certain fabrics that she really likes that when you buy the cheaper versions of them, it's real obvious. Like there are things that can be like cotton and, viscose polyesters can be really forgiving. But she likes to buy like lace and satin. And those are the things where when you cheap out on that, when you're buying satin instead of silk, it shows. When you're buying cheap lace instead of good quality lace, it really shows.
I should probably vlog. So I'm actually about to go to the dumpster because like I said, I have trash ballet, but there's something rewarding, satisfying about taking your own trash out. I know a lot of people don't get it or understand, but I do. I used to not be able to cut a cucumber for 10 seconds without having to sit down. Like I genuinely needed help with almost every single thing that existed in the world. And thankfully I do not.
And yet for the last 10 years, you've made video after video telling us how completely capable you are and how you can do absolutely everything by yourself. And you don't need any help because you're a very special quarter-ton girl.
I have to deal with that anymore. So
the truth isn't malleable. The truth isn't convenient. An inconvenient truth popped in. Like the truth for her is she pulls it out when she needs it and throws it away when it doesn't suit her. It's just a tool.
Oh, things that like I once took for granted, like taking out the fucking trash. Now I love doing it. Things like folding clothes and putting away laundry, like love doing it. Standing there doing the dishes, also love doing it.
No, see, this isn't true because first of all, again, over the years, you've told us already how much you love cleaning. It's just so part of you. It's fun. You make a game of it. I do cleaning rounds every day. You don't. You're dirty. Again, you're dirty. And it's probably because of your size, because what you don't want to admit is that still to this day, even though you've lost 6 pounds and your stamina is through the roof, you are a 1/4 ton, 5-foot tall girl, and that makes movement, just movement, very difficult. The folding and putting away of clothes, I don't know, we see you do 3 shirts on a video, but then we see a huge mountain of clothes pile behind you constantly. So I don't think you put away your clothes. I think you do wash them sometimes. And I don't know, there's something funky about not using that trash valet. People have suspected it has to do with your bathroom habits. I'm not going to get into that. But I find there's something weird about her not using the trash valet. But she does like to mention it a lot because, you know, trash valet.
And I don't say it in the sense of like, oh, I love doing it. It's my hobby. It's just like so fun.
Yeah, that's
no,
what you
it's
said.
like I love being alive. I love life. I love the things that we get to.
You aren't at the point in your life where you get to make this speech. You're not. You are over 500 pounds. You are a 1/4 ton, Amber, a ton. That's a unit of measurement they use for trucks. A 1/4 ton. Not, I'm a bigger girl. You're not a bigger girl. You're the size of a dumpster. It's too much. I love to be alive. I feel so good. I'm full of life. Doesn't happen at 500 pounds, you big ding-dong.
Experience as humans. Yes, life can be very hard and hectic and painful and heartbreaking. Yes,
I'm so introspective.
So much bad to the world, but there's also so much good. And I genuinely feel like I just took so much for granted and years ago in my life. So what I'm saying is,
what happened?
I love doing the dishes because I can. I love putting away my clothes because I can. I love mopping and sweeping because I can. Because there was once a time where I couldn't. Okay, guys, so I did some more cleaning, went to the dumpster.
That also says to me, if you really love doing all these things because you can, that means that you haven't been, if you're doing them, which I doubt, I would suspect you haven't been doing them for very long, because taking trash to the dumpster doesn't live as a large joy after you do it a few times, right? I get that there are non-scale victories that happen. Like, you know, I couldn't do up these pants. Now I can do up these pants. And it's such a thrill. And that day you're going to tell everybody, oh my God, you see these pants? I haven't worn them in 8 months. You know, you're going to do that. We all do that. But after you've worn those pants 10 times, you no longer have to talk about the pants. So talking about the joy of taking trash out, if she's doing it, it's a new thing.
Went to the package room. It is time for our weekly Amazon haul. First things first, I needed
Amazon
a new pair of flats. So this is just the...
Talk about consumer. You are adding so much flotsam and jetsam to the fucking planet, Amber. Stop buying shit. And buy better shoes. These are the worst. These shoes are terrible. You're going to lose your feet.
Amazon essential flats. These are the shoes that I wear. So I have an ice tray that's a little bit of a bigger one, but this is a miniature one. So it comes with 4 of these ice trays to make small little squares. Yeah, and then you put the completed ice in this little plastic container, and then you have a scooper for the ice. Isn't that so cute? So I got new sheets and new pillowcases. So I'm gonna go with the emerald green sheet.
Oh, they look cheap.
Comes with the fitted sheet, regular sheet, 2 pillowcases. So I have quite a few pillows because I like a lot of pillows. So I got 2 extra pillowcases of the emerald green. I also got, which came in this really cool like folder, some silky emerald green
envelope
pillowcases. Look how cute. So
silky, by silky she means satin, which is cheap. So those are going to look pilly and terrible in no time. It is good apparently to sleep on silk. It's good for your hair. Your hair doesn't get as naughty and stuff. So that's good for her, I guess. But I am a snob. You know, as you guys know, I tell you all the time, I'm cheap as AF. Like, I'm cheap. I don't like to spend money because I haven't had a lot of money in my life. But one of the things there's a few things I do not like to compromise on, and one of them is sheets. I would rather have 2 sets of exceptionally good sheets than 8 pairs of shit. And these are shitty. These are shitty. Amber, go buy a nice thread count. And again, don't get sucked in. There is a point of diminishing returns with thread count where it's too high. I think 400 is the sweet spot. I think you'd have to research that.
It comes with 2, And then I also got a darker gray of these silky pillowcases.
When I was in my 20s, I had black satin sheets because it was so edgy. Like I don't like satin sheets. They are hard to sleep on. But I do like the colors. You guys know a lot of my house is dark green. I use a lot of forest colors.
Which also comes with 2. And then 2 of the lighter grays of the silky.
Good Christ, woman.
Pieces. Aren't they so cute?
8,
so I feel like that's going to look
10
really good. I love
pillowcases?
making over my bed. I just get tired of the same 3 sheets. Every week, I'll clean my sheets. I'll put on new ones. But it's like, I want some silk. I want some new. I've been going through this like gray leopard, just an all gray, and then a black. So I'm like, you know what? I want to do emerald.
Gray leopard sheets. Oh my God. Amber, do you know how to spell tacky? It's spelled gray leopard sheets.
Green. And then I also, in the same way that I get tired of using the same sheets over and over, I can't seem to find a perfect makeup case. Why do I want a perfect makeup case?
How many times do you think AMBERLYNN changes her sheets for real? She said she's got 3 sets of sheets, and she changes them so often she's sick of looking at them and she just needs to buy some new ones. For me, 3 sets of sheets is more than enough. I'll be honest, I'd like to sit here and say, I change my sheets every week. I don't. It could be 10 days. You know. And you know why? Because I find it difficult. As a short person, and my bed is up against the wall because I've got a small apartment, it's real hard. I find it difficult to change sheets on it. I've got a full-size bed. She's got a king-size bed, and she's not much taller than I am. So changing those sheets is a huge, trust me, a huge ordeal for her because it is for me, and I don't weigh a quarter ton. But just being short, it's hard. There's no way she's doing this every week. Amber, you're not a clean person. You look like a dirty person. Since the Beck days, you've shown us how you can't get your little arms into the machines. I don't believe you're doing your sheets every week.
Because sometimes putting on my makeup is a chore. And I want to like...
Putting on her makeup is a chore. How the fuck are she changing the sheets on the bed?
Go through a cute makeup case. So I might have found a new one. So I like this one because you can have all your makeup just like laid out this. I gotta speed this up because they're ridiculous. These hauls are ridiculous. You're single-handedly destroying the planet, Amber. Stop buying shit you don't need. And then it also comes with this where I can put my eyebrow thingy-majigger, my eyeshadow brush, my foundation brush.
Yeah, we understand we're all adult women. We understand the concept of a fucking makeup bag. Just because you discovered something doesn't mean the rest of the world doesn't know what it is already. You don't have to Amber-splain a makeup bag. Stop it!
Make my makeup bag dirty. I'll be able to put in here. So I got some new wax melts. I got April Fresh from the brand Febreze. And then I got the Gain Original Febreze one. And I got some more of the Happy Wax because I'm still giving them a go and still seeing which is my fave. I will say they are really expensive, which is kind of hecticana, but I got the Cherry Blossom.
Why do you have to say that? Okay, just let me do a little tiny flex. I bought the most, guys, this is a poverty flex. Guys, I buy the most expensive wax melts available at Walmart.
The Raspberry Rosé and Cherry Vanilla. So I really like the aesthetic of black and white. As you guys can tell, that is very much what my apartment is like. And I still like that. But I'm sure you can tell I'm trying to add...
Your apartment is not a black and white aesthetic, Amber. Your apartment is a bare, empty, generic, square box apartment, just like mine. Mine's not bare and empty, but square box. There's no theme involved here. Even your couch isn't, even your living room, if I recall, has green pillows and lip-shaped pillows and heart-shaped pillows, and it's not black and white. In your head, you're living in lava land because it's not black and white. Oh, here she's going to talk about her Papa Pink. I got a Papa Pink.
Pops of pinks. So I got a new shower rug. The one that I have now is this exact one, but in black and white. It says get naked. I thought it would be cute for that.
Yeah, it'd be cute for a dorm. It's not, you're a 35-year-old woman, Amber. 34, I don't know. Let's call you mid-30s. Amber, you're at that age where we just put you in a block like that now. Like when you get close, like me, I'm in the invisible block. Nobody sees you after 50, but you're hitting that mid-30s. You know what mid-30s? You know what's next? Middle-aged.
That pop of pink.
If you're lucky.
And then I got 2 new Dossier perfumes. So I got Aquatic Coconut. So this has like pink pepper, bergamot, and a little bit of lemon. Try it on this wrist. Ooh, I already smell that. It smells so fresh and so clean. Oh, I'm obsessed.
Dossier.
And then the next one I got, which I'm really excited about, Aromatic Pineapple. Excuse me, I've never had a pineapple perfume and I love pineapple. So this one is bergamot, pineapple, and like a ginger. Oh my God, that smells fancy. I was not expecting that. Like, this smells like one of my...
Oh my God, you guys, it smells fancy. God, love her little trailer
super
park.
expensive Versace's. What? This might be one of my favorite Dossiers, 100%.
You know, I don't blame Amber for her tastes. I don't. I mean, she grew up in poverty. She grew up in a trailer park and in group homes. I get it. I mean, I grew up in, not poverty, but we didn't have a lot of money. So, I mean, I understand where her taste comes from. But it's the fact that she thinks she's so fancy. That's the funny part, right?
Hello. So it is the next day. I'm filming my What I Ate Today video. So many people love a Torrid haul. So we have a Torrid haul and a try on that I'm going to do. I know this video has been a lot of like hauling because I did the Amazon haul yesterday.
Yeah, it's all you do because that's Amber. You have no content.
In a minute. I'm going to go to the package room.
She has no content. The only thing she can do is buy stuff and show it on camera because she's got nothing left. She told us she won't discuss her weight. She won't talk about calories. She won't weigh in front of us. She won't talk about her personal life anymore. She won't talk about her love life on camera. But she still wants to be a life vlogger. So all she's got left is buying things. That's all this is going to... Oh, and of course, Oracle cards.
Because I have a Lego that was delivered today that I am so fucking excited for. You guys have no idea. I'm going to let it sit in the box for a long time. Probably weeks and weeks, because the anticipation of doing a Lego I'm super excited for feels just as good as doing it. I know it's crazy. Lego is my...
Is Amber edging Lego? Amber, I think you're edging Lego.
passion, and I just cannot wait to show you guys this Lego. Anyways, let's get into the Torrid haul. I'm extremely hesitant about this because I do prefer colors.
Is this the scary goth collection that she bought? Oh, let's see which one of them. I saw some of the items from that collection. I can't imagine which she would choose.
I like to have something that's pretty, okay? And this color blue is gorgeous, and I love bows. I've always loved a bow. And polka dots, I used to really love polka dots, but it's kind of hit or miss now for me. And based on the material, it feels like it's going to be a little tight. I don't know. Speaking of polka dots, I got a black and white polka dot dress as well. This one has
that one I don't mind.
Tie in the front. The material of this is crazy. I
mean, I've said it a million times. I'm sorry. Call me fat phobic. I find healthy people more attractive than quarter ton people. And her body shape is so beyond what a normal human body is now. Clothes just do not fit her properly. It doesn't matter what size they are. And I don't think she buys clothes big enough. I think she's still trying to squeeze into things that are too tight, which makes it look even worse. It's just sad.
I didn't realize it. There's like 3 layers. There's this mesh thing.
Why is there a crinoline
dress? And then there's actually this.
Why would you put a crinoline on a dress that's that size? Nobody that's wearing a 6X needs a crinoline.
So we'll see how comfortable that is. I love this color, and I love that it's just like a tank top because I love wearing mesh underneath.
You know what?
My fingers are crossed that this looks good.
I recently got it might be different on camera, but I recently got a I'm Alert t-shirt, a V-neck t-shirt from my new merch store, and I haven't worn it on camera yet. What are you looking at? I haven't worn it on camera yet because I'm not really big. I don't really like the color, and it's pretty much this color. It's just too meh. I like rich jewel tones for me. I'm not a pastels kind of person.
Because I actually genuinely love this color, and I love the material. Oh my god, I'm so excited for this one. Look how stinking cute. So it's this navy blue with some
that's not going to fit you.
And moons all over it. Oh my god.
Amber, that's not going to fit you.
Again, another one that I have high hopes over. Oh my god, I am so excited for this dress. So this is going to be a little revealing for me. Depending on what type of mesh I actually wear underneath this.
It has a bare belly. It's got a spot for her belly. Oh God, I wouldn't wear that. Amber, I think that, oh, Amber, no. Oh, please, God, no.
I might be revealing some skin underneath the boobage area, as you can see. But that's one of the things that actually drew me to this. This is just so beautiful.
Why do you like showing your flesh
off? I love the lace
off?
up top. I love the little tie here. I love that it's a spaghetti strap. Oh my God, it's so
It
cute.
looks so, that dress looks so thin and so cheap. Why does excuse me. Excuse me. Why does Torrid make things in that thin material that clings to every lump and bump on your body when they're designing for people that are larger? I don't understand that. This dress she has.
This dress is going to fit me, and it's going to fit me perfectly because I have this dress in multiple colors. I have it in black. I have it in like a maroon. I have it in a light mauve, and now I have it in a dark
I'm
gray.
sorry, what? I'm sorry, what color is that? In a what color?
With this dress, I'm going to have a hard time figuring out what is the front and what is the back.
Let me go backwards. Hang on.
So cute. So I already know this dress is going to fit me, and it's going to fit me perfectly because I have this dress in multiple colors.
Yeah,
I have it in
we've
black.
seen it.
I have it in like a maroon. I have it in a light mauve.
Now
I have it in a dark gray. With this dress, I'm going to have a hard.
She's got it in mauve, guys. I don't recall seeing the mauve one.
Hard time figuring out what is the front and what is the back.
Oh, good Lord. Holy fucking mother of the bride. What are you doing? Look at this hideous mother of the bride dress.
This dress, I'm going to have a hard time figuring out what is the front and what is the back. It has cute lace up top. And then we just have a black dress that's just like a tank top. Love the material. All right, now let's get into the actual try-on haul. All right, you guys, first things first is just the black dress, which I love how this looks on me. Keep in mind, all of these dresses are...
You love how that looks on you. Oh, good Lord, Amber. You've been fat way too long. You've been fat way too long that you don't see this as being hideous.
Size 4. Next is the dress that I have in multiple colors. And I will take more colors, please. Thank you and goodbye. I really like the material of this dress. I like the way it looks. I love the cute little tying in the front. I love how...
Please go get a bra fitting. Please go get a bra fitting. They're all like... You don't do yourself any favors, Amber. A bra fitting is going to lift those girls right up, and they're going to make, maybe, you know, the theory is when you have a well-fitting bra, it makes you look like you have a better torso because, you know, the girls aren't hiding the torso like that. You know, I do, but, you know, my girls are 60. They've done their time. These should be perky still.
How flowy it is, and it just looks really good with the mesh underneath. This I like. It's decent. I do enjoy the color. So I am going to note.
Why does everything have to be skin tight? And now everything sucks back, right? You know, like she's got that little indent where her back ends and her shelf starts. Everything gets sucked into that indent. There's nothing more unattractive, Amber.
This further as we go.
Look, see? Sucked right into that indent. It's disgusting.
Some of these will look better on me once I lose a little bit more weight and I'm not as swollen.
And I'm not saying you're disgusting. I'm saying the clothes that you buy and how you fit your clothes to your body is disgusting. Because, oh, no, good Lord. Oh, my God. Is it Thanksgiving? Is this the Macy's Day Parade? Did someone put on the Macy's Day Parade? Because I'm seeing a gigantic float of Minnie Mouse. Amber, this is ridiculous.
But you guys, look at how cute this is. I genuinely was not...
You're too old and you're too fat. I'll say it. I said the F word because it's not an insult unless you decide it's an insult. It's a descriptor and it describes you. You are too fat to wear that dress. And quite frankly, you're too old for the polka dots and fucking bows.
Expecting, did I say genuinely right? Probably not. I genuinely was not expecting to like it so much. So adorable. Love the colors. Love the way it fits. I personally love mixing materials and patterns. So I think the mesh looks really cute with the polka dots. I do not really care for like...
Mixing patterns is interesting, for sure. Lots of people with taste can do that well. Mixing patterns, mixing materials. There is an art to that. You, unfortunately, look at this. Like, oh God, the screenshots I'm doing today. You have no taste or style, so you don't know how to put anything together. This fucking disgusting, skin-tight grandma lace... I don't know what the hell undershirt this thing is you wear with every outfit now, every day, which is why it's pilling, by the way. does not go by any stretch of the imagination go with this blue. I mean, yes, black and blue can go, but this doesn't work. It just doesn't work, Amber.
Like all the extras though, like all that stuff, but
yeah, you don't need a crinoline to push out your dress to make you look bigger. You just don't. This is a minus 10 out of 10 failure. Failure. Put it away, Amber. This is shameful.
It's fine.
Bad.
So this next one, a little too tight.
Oh, God.
That's just how it goes sometimes.
Oh, no. No, Amber, no. Come on. You're trolling us. Oh, my God. You're trolling us, right? I just lost my headphone. No. No. Off you go.
I don't like the way my butt looks in it. And that's okay. I think it's super adorable.
No, it's so
and
deep.
again,
It's
as
so
I
deep.
become less swollen, lose more weight, continue on my weight loss journey, it will.
As I become less swollen, why won't you just say when I lose my weight? When I get to my goal weight? Why will you refuse to say it? Amber, you know, it's like being an alcoholic. Until you admit you're powerless, you're never going to fix this. Until I get less swollen. Until I do the work and lose the weight. That's how you should be framing
Will get
it.
better. Same goes for this. She
Oh,
is tight,
Christ.
but she is cute. They have so much potential. I feel like this Torrid haul has been one of the
Not only is that hideous, it's so cheaply made that there's a seam in the front. It's really hard to see probably for you guys, but right along here, there's a seam. And these sun shapes, and over here on the side, the material, the pattern isn't joined properly. So you get half a sun cut off, half a sun cut off. It's so cheaply made. You have to look at little details when you buy clothing. Things like, is the stitching even? The quality of the material. Are the patterns seamed up properly? This is terrible, cheap.
the best ones I've
cheap
ever
shit.
had, if ever, probably might be the
I bet you this is all made in China.
best one I've ever done, ever. So I'm very happy with all these. Here comes the other polka dot one.
Here it
So,
comes.
I do like this one. I do. Okay. But the
In today's fashion show, we'd like to welcome our next model to the catwalk. Here comes the polka dot number, modeled by AMBERLYNN REID.
only thing is all of the damn extras underneath. Why? I don't need it. She doesn't need to be there. How can I make it go away? Can I just cut it up?
Why would you buy dresses with crinolines in them if you don't want a crinoline? I do not understand this logic. Because there is no way that the dress was not showcasing that on the website. It's a cute, unique little feature that a lot of girls would think is adorable. So they're for sure telling you they have a crinoline on there. And you're not, and that doesn't mean anything to you when you're buying it. You don't think about that's going to add bulk to my hips because this dress sits on my hips, not, you know, where it should be.
Someone needs to tell me because I'm not a seamstress over here. Never even been to one. And then this last one, she cute. But I don't know. I don't care for the back, but I love the front of it. It does
Ew.
show a lot of cleave, though. I'm not going to lie about it. A lot. But like the lace and the front,
Oh,
and I
that
love like
lace
the
looks,
V cut.
look
I don't
how cheap that lace looks. Oh, God, that lace looks like dollar store lace. Amber, what the fuck clothes are you buying? I thought Torrid was better quality than this. This is a bad collection. Maybe this just isn't Torrid's best outing because this stuff doesn't look nice.
have anything like
It's
that.
cheap.
So I love that part. It's super, super cute. So yay for a good Torrid haul. Oh, you guys, my new Legos in here. I have so many Legos that I haven't even completed, but I had to have this one. And it makes me so happy that I have it now. So in the past, when I've ordered from Lego, like they would take forever to ship to me. But this took literally 3 days.
The only thing she gets joy out of is food and things that she buys herself. She never feels accomplishment. She never feels like, God, I'm tired, but I did really good work today. Like, she just is so sad.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. If you guys know anything about me,
Hercules!
I have been obsessed with dinosaurs. The Jurassic Park franchise
Oh.
is literally my
Kai, I'm so sorry. I know this stuff is very painful for you. And, you know, I know Kai, but I also know we have a lot of dino fans in the house. And I know that this dino love of hers hurts you to your core. So strap in because this is a really fucking cool Lego that she gets.
actual favorite. I love a dino. I genuinely actually want
Really
a
is.
dinosaur to be my first tattoo. Random fact. So I got the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Yes, I did. Look how freaking
Did she say Tyrannosaurus? She got the Tyrannosaurus. Oh, neat. I should get the Tyrannosaurus. Did you mean Tyrannosaurus? I think it's a Tyrannosaurus now.
So I got the Tyrannosaurus Rex.
The
Yes,
Tyrannosaurus.
Look how freaking beautiful.
That's
I'm
cool.
so excited to actually start this, but I'm not going to start it.
For me, that's one of the coolest Legos I've seen her do. You know, we don't shame Legos here. They're cool. That's a cool ass Lego. Now, I wonder if she'll have a hard time with that because a lot of the, like, they're little bones and they all look the same. She might have a hard time with that. I know that she favors the ones that are not mechanical, and this one is not mechanical, so that's better. But there's a lot of tiny bones that all look the same there on her Tyrannosaurus.
For weeks. I want to get some of the ones done that I've had for a while. Plus, like I said, the anticipation feels just as good to me. So I've actually had a lot of people ask me, like, what has been my favorite Lego that I've ever built? I'm telling you, I've built hundreds, but there is a few that are up there as my
non-mechanical.
Definitely the huge Titanic. Duh. Yeah. The Mario Nintendo is way up there as well.
Oh, that's
and I don't know what it was, but also the Home Alone house. I love doing houses or like buildings in general. I have a feeling.
See, for me, I thought the typewriter was really cool. There was probably others that I just don't remember, but I do.
This dinosaur right here is going to be in my top favorites as well. All right, you guys. So I'm filming my What I Ate Today video. And just while I'm sitting here eating, I'm eating veggies, a little bit of cottage cheese, mustard, and some chicken sausage. But while I'm sitting down and thinking about it, I want to talk about Katy Perry going to space. Oh my God. I literally can't with this whole situation. It's so weird and eerie to me. What's weird and eerie to me is like, it didn't happen. It literally didn't happen. It's fake, literally capital F-A-K-E. Katy Perry was not in space. So there's a clip. This is so funny, but also really embarrassing. When they landed, someone from the inside just easily opened the door. Like the door was like literally toy made. It looked lighter than ever. Like it's harder for me to open my refrigerator door compared to how easy it was for them to open that door, where supposedly they were in space. I can't. And then since that mistake.
You can't speak English. I don't think you have the insight on deciding on whether. I mean, yeah, that does look weird. The door is open, but who's to say it wasn't just cracked and they couldn't open all the way and they had to close it and then push it reopen like that? You know, like. Also, how many people have to be involved in a conspiracy like this? Amber, do you realize how many people were standing at the launch pad watching the thing leave the planet? Do you understand how many people are actually involved in getting one of those things off the planet Earth? And how many people would have to be sworn? You know, you can't just get 5,000 humans to agree on a lie. It's just, you can't do it. I don't care how many NDAs you put out there. You are an idiot.
It happened. There was a woman who tried to like get in front of it and hide it.
She wasn't
dumb.
getting in front of it.
A crowbar trying to like yank the door open. I'm like, this has to be like a joke. Like this has to be a social experiment. Like I just don't understand. So my question is, why are you faking it? Like, I'm sorry, the clips of her, like.
Exactly. What would be the point in faking that? What would be the point in building this monstrous conspiracy, enroping a good 3,000 to 5,000 people and getting them to be quiet about it while you faked this rocket launch in front of an audience of a whole bunch of extra people? For what? Why? They didn't discover a new planet. They just broke the atmosphere and came back down. It's not that difficult.
In space, she's literally just staring at the camera with a flower in her hand. Bro, if I was in space, I'd be looking out into space, not holding a freaking.
She's using the talking points that all the stupid conspiracy. I watched one conspiracy video about this space flight. Now, we can agree that Katy Perry in space was truly one of the stupidest things that I've seen in my lifetime. But I believed that they went. Like I said, they didn't discover a new planet. They weren't like the red-shirted guy on Star Trek. They just broke the atmosphere and came back down. And she was holding the flower because her daughter's name is Daisy, and she wanted to bring Daisy into space with her, Amber. It had a little bit of meaning for her. It wasn't just like I'm holding a stupid flower. I mean, it is, but there was intent, is what I'm saying.
And flower going like this to the camera, like the whole thing is so weird. I don't know. I'm very much a big conspiracy theorist, especially when it's stuff about space. I genuinely believe half of the time these astronauts are not in space, and I know a lot of people come for me for it, but I'm not the only person in the world that thinks this. Like hundreds of thousands of people think this.
Yeah, and they're stupid too. I don't know if it's hundreds of thousands, but yeah, there are a lot of other stupid people. You know that the whole Flat earthers were just owned recently, Amber. So, you know, maybe look into that.
It's genuinely okay to have a different opinion than other people. Even if the opinion...
No, you don't get to have an opinion on scientific fact. You don't. And if you think you do get to have an opinion on what scientific fact is, then you are a stupid idiot. Sorry.
is wrong. So if I'm wrong, oh well. But this whole Katy Perry thing, weird.
No, you're weird. I mean, she's weird.
Oh, child boy. I gotta get him out. I genuinely have never lived in a place, come here, baby, where they had so many fire alarms. It's okay.
Why are you faking a fire alarm? Why is she faking a fire alarm? This is fake. This is completely fake. If you had to rush out of your apartment and you put your cat in that bag, and now you're telling me that you're coming back in, and after this emergency, you decide to stop, set up your camera, go back out and come back in and look like you're coming back in from a fucking... You had to set up your camera to film this. This is fake. You never left the apartment. You put that cat in a bag for 1 minute. I'll bet my rent on it.
Sloppy, we're so scared. It's okay. It's like the craziest
Cat
time
doesn't-
because we have like
Cat doesn't look scared at all, Amber, but
Like-
off you
a
go.
horrible thunderstorm happening, and then all of a sudden the fire alarm started going off. I'll probably get an email of why that happens. It's usually because there's an actual fire. I mean, I've lived here for 1.5 years, and it's happened like 5 times since I've been here. It's all just like a crazy coincidence and crazy timing because I was literally about to get in the shower. I can't even imagine mid-shower having to get out all soapy. Ugh. Anyways, I'm gonna shower. Let's hope it doesn't go off again. I'm sure a lot of people experience days where they just feel off. That is lead.
Everything is so performative, like that towel on the head. You did that on purpose. I would be willing to bet that towel was falling off your head before you pressed play, and you set it up. Oh wait, I gotta fix my towel. You're such a fucking fake.
Really me right now. Update: there has not been another fire alarm, but we did get an email as per usual to say like what happened.
Girl, you look
So
like
I guess
shit.
the storm was so bad that it like messed with the emergency signal in the elevator. That's what happened there. I'm just happy to know that no fires, everyone's safe, no one was stuck on the elevator because that would have sucked big time. Like, can you imagine me stuck on the elevator? Like, I can't. Every time we go in the elevator, like I'm genuinely so afraid that the door's gonna shut and then the leash is gonna get like caught in the door. If you know, you know.
Okay, Amber, here's something. Here's something you forgot. When you have to evacuate, when the fire alarms go off in a building, you know what happens immediately? The elevators get disabled. So how did you... That's weird. So yeah, it's a good thing you didn't get caught evacuating on the elevator and have the doors lock up on you. Because that doesn't happen. So you didn't go outside. And we all thought you lived on the ground floor. So I don't know why you're on the elevator all the time now. I guess you're not on the ground floor? But yeah, you can't use the elevators when you're evacuating, Amber, so don't worry, you won't get stuck in them. You won't get stuck in them. They don't work during an emergency, you big idiot.
Like, I have the most like irrational fears that like genuinely don't even make sense. Like, I live in a state of paranoia. Like, I'm genuinely paranoid about the craziest things, and I have the most anxiety and worry about the craziest things. Like, very bad contamination anxiety. People used to come for me because like obviously I clean the litter box, but I would change it monthly. Like, I would get a whole new one. Like, I just do a normal litter box that you can find in any store.
No, don't try and profess like you're super clean. You might have weird quirks that you do. I'll give you that because you are, you know, you're not exactly a normally. You don't have normal mental health. We'll give you that. But you don't have a contamination thing because there's plenty of shit you do that is disgusting and dirty and would fully contaminate things. We've seen you drink out of the carton and put it back in the fridge. Like, that's gross. I know you live alone, so it's really not that big a deal, but you know, if you had those issues, that wouldn't be something that you did. I'm sorry, I'm shaking my camera a little bit here. There's things that you do that you wouldn't do if you actually had those kind of germ issues that you claim.
And people were like, that is such a waste, that's so much plastic. And like, you're right. Like, I want to do as many good things as I can for the earth. I'm not perfect. It's just like random things like that I'm trying.
You don't want to do as many good things as you can do for the earth. Another stellar pause screen. Amber, you're the worst consumer I've ever seen. You buy shit constantly. You replace shit that you don't need to replace. You have 10 landfills just full of the shit that you've discarded. And then you use paper plates and plastic forks and plastic straws. You are the most wasteful human being ever, ever, ever. So please, those of us who are actually fighting for this planet kind of don't like hearing you think that you actually have said, because you're one of the people we fight against.
To improve on. But like, I only would get a new litter box monthly because I had like contamination issues.
No.
My brain would like tell me that the plastic of the litter box was contaminated. Like, I know that's not true. And I know that was my brain lying to me in the same way of like, I'm getting rid of all my kitchen stuff because my brain's telling me, oh, you've had it for years and years, so you have to get new. It makes no sense. It's not logical. A lot of my paranoias aren't logical. They aren't rational. None of it makes sense. It's exhausting, but
it's all for attention and histrionics. You don't have a germ issue. I don't believe that because it's not consistent enough. It doesn't show up consistently around your life as a germ issue. It only shows up when you want it to.
I do want to start
like being honest.
Being a little bit more open about stuff like that because I really do feel like I live a separate life. There are so many things that like I deal with on a daily basis that are good and bad or whatever. And like I never talk about any of these things. And it's not like a bad thing to talk about these things. Like, yes, people will judge you. People will say harsh things. That's genuinely been my life on YouTube regardless. Like people are going to say harsh things no matter what it's about. Might as well be myself. I feel like sometimes I'm playing a character on YouTube. I feel like in real life, I'm perceived differently, very differently actually, especially as like time goes on and as I get older. Like so many people online.
Yeah, because in real life with your family, you can't pull this condescending, I'm fucking better than everybody else. I'm smarter than you. I'm pulling one over on you. Because they're there in person and they know your shit. You know, it's really different with your family. I'm guessing even the biggest YouTubers are treated exactly the same by their friends and family in real life than they are on YouTube. But you think that this YouTube life is your actual real life and your whole life, which it isn't. You know what is your actual real life is your family, the people who love you, the friends you associate with. That's what your real life is. The accomplishments, the things that you do to make a mark, to improve the planet. How about every time you meet somebody, you should try and leave them just a little better than when you found them. You don't do any of that kind of stuff.
I like think I'm just this awful person. And there's just no way to prove that like that's genuinely not the case.
It is because you're just really fucking selfish, Amber. The bottom line, we can call it narcissism, we can call it whatever, BPD, bippity, boppity, boo, whatever you want to call it. The thing is, whatever disease of the personality that you hold, the bottom line is you're selfish. You're just very, very selfish. It's always about you. Always, always only about you, and you don't think about your effect on others.
Made some fucking mistakes that I regret wholeheartedly, and so many times I wish I can go back, like genuinely go back in time and just like not do those things because I have so much remorse and guilt and I feel ashamed. I have been the problem in so many cases where it's like so many times you just wanted to be loved and it's like you grew up.
Go in the bathroom and blow dry your fucking hair. You don't need to be doing this on camera. This is annoying as fuck.
Up in this like traumatic childhood. So that's what you knew. That's all you knew. You didn't know like real love. You didn't know how to behave like a quote unquote normal person. And it's like being molded around such toxicity.
Stop it.
I didn't know any better. And it just sucks because like as I got older, I should have been more coherent in the fact of like AMBERLYNN.
I can't watch her fuck around with her hair anymore. It's driving me crazy. Let's go over here and watch this.
Makes no sense.
Hey
guys, it is the next day. I'm going out with my mom and my friends.
No, she's going out like that. No, Amber, no. You're kidding, right? She's going out in public like that. Oh, fuck, man. Listen, do the Shih Tzu hair if you're going to wear that in public. Let's go. Let's go. Get a red lip purse on and do the Shih Tzu hair. That'd be nice. It's your aesthetic.
I'm wearing my new dress. So the bows, I didn't even realize it at the time. They're pockets. Isn't that so cute? And then I did my makeup to match with my dress and I'm wearing my gems.
Both of us. You're cutting my head out.
The first thing she did, did you see that extreme lip? That was, holy fuck, she couldn't duck lip any harder. Did you see that? While her mom's focusing the camera, she's like, oh my god, duck lip! That's the hardest lip I've
to
ever seen.
match
Look at
with
this.
my dress, and I'm wearing my gems.
Watch.
Both of us.
Watch
Cut my
here.
head out.
You see that? Oh, the camera's on. Girl,
Is that better?
Yeah.
do it again.
I got these pickleballs.
My mom wants me to try these pickleballs.
You
So,
wanna see? They're pickleballs.
so they're corn puffs.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And you can have 46 of them for 150 calories.
Dang.
So I just bag up 10 of them and take it with me with my lunch at work. You are going to be amazed. You ready? You can't.
See what she said?
It's
She bags up 10 of them. If 46 is, so she's taking 30 calories or something of those snacks. Mama Lynn knows how to do this.
like Lay's. You can't just have one.
They're good.
Maybe.
Wow. That's bomb.
Are they amazing?
Mm-hmm.
You guys, Amber just put balls in her mouth.
Mama.
Not one, but two.
I can't. So they're the texture of like regular cheese balls, but
10 out of 10.
they taste like they were soaked in literally pickle juice. It's so good.
Dill pickle.
Mm-hmm.
Don't sound good.
You know,
Where'd you get them?
the new 5 and Below by my house. They're $4 a bag, though.
Five Below.
Yeah.
Damn, that's good.
Aren't they amazing? And they're not bad in calories.
Mm-mm. No.
46 of these is a lot.
You should have my friend try them. My mom. My mom's like, no, all for me, folks.
They're so good. Aren't they good?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
But, I know it's not Mama Lynn's responsibility, Amber's weight, but as a supportive parent, do you think you should be sitting in the car eating this shit in front of your big, huge, gigantic quarter town? Your daughter weighs like more than large animals and appliances. I don't think you should be sitting in the car chowing down on junk food. If you bought that for your lunch, that's fine. You're entitled to that. But maybe just be a little more discreet. Like, just throw it in the back seat till you get home and then chow down on it, Mama Lynn. You're just kind of enabling. You really are.
Look, I brought a rubber band.
Like, would it be okay for Amber to invite Mama Lynn over and be drinking in front of her? No, we'd be giving Amber shit for that for sure. So, fair play. Don't do this in front of your
I
daughter.
did.
I mean, it works.
I'm going to get judged on this.
Why are you
No.
judged?
Look.
That looks like someone's hair.
No one's judging you for using an elastic band. We judge Amber for spending $20 on stupid chip clips on Amazon when you could just fold the damn bag.
I can't stand. My bag's not closed up, though. After,
Yeah.
like Steven, he never.
He doesn't close the bags?
No. He doesn't care. You don't eat them like the next day.
Even if they're stale?
I don't know.
I don't really care about AMBERLYNN REID's mother's partner's habit with chip bags. This is not content, for fuck's sakes.
Is it good? All right, fortune time. I got
Oh, now they're eating.
tonight. You'll be in the spotlight.
Amberlynn's gonna do spinning wig.
Yeah,
spinning wig. That was
get it?
No,
Spotlight.
No, she's gonna be witness. She's gonna go sit up on stage all night.
Can you imagine?
The bigger the fupa, the sweeter the chalupa.
It says, my friend showing us a Taco Bell hat that she saw on Facebook, which apparently says, the bigger the fupa, the sweeter the chalupa. Oh, that'd be nice to wear that hat around. Look at this close-up of this fabrics together. This is disgusting. So this is Amber's bingo friend, I guess. Remember, she met a friend at bingo, and then they sat in separate sections, and then they eventually sat in the same section. And then I guess the friend, they talk on the phone almost like real friends, and they talked about going for food before bingo because, of course, food. So this is, I guess, the first instance of going for food with the friend. A lot of people are saying she actually sounds more like Mama Lynn's friend, and that would make sense, right? That Amber would just chunk along with her mom and her mom's new friend.
Me?
Can you read mine, Amber? I'm blind.
Sure.
Can read mine. Oh, gosh.
Don't panic.
Is that what it says? Just don't panic.
Read yours.
Does it really?
This is,
That's it?
see, Amber, this is exactly the same as your oracle cards. Do you not see that? It's exactly the same.
Yes. It really does. Love conquers all obstacles. Whatever.
Damn, that should have been
I know,
mine.
right? Don't panic.
Amber's so pathetic. Her friend's fortune cookie, or whoever's friend, the friend's fortune cookie said, something about love, and Amber was like, damn it, that should have been mine. You got an issue, girl. Okay, Mama Lynn.
What are you doing?
What are those?
You don't like them?
No, actually,
like
I love
this
them. Your
picture.
whole outfit is so
They're
cozy.
My boss gave me these.
They're
She's a lot
cute.
warmer than I am. I'm warm.
Are you?
Yeah.
You don't look warm, Mama Lynn.
You're just like me.
Okay, did you see that? Again, subtle little narcissistic thing for sure. She put the label Mama Lynn Cam on there because she didn't think that that footage was very good. So she wants to make sure that you know she didn't film that. She's a professional YouTuber. That was her mom's failure attempt at filming. And then at the end she goes, "You're supposed to be filming me." So that's why Mama Lynn Cam is on there, because it's just done wrong. And God, nobody should know. Nobody should accidentally think it was Amber that did that wrong. Just to make sure we know it's her mom, and her mom just doesn't know how to do anything.
So Jelly Roll lost 200 pounds, right?
Yeah, I know that. What do you think you get?
I don't know, maybe it was Olympic, but guess
Oh.
what? He went from Jelly Roll to Jam Toast. Thank you. I come here often.
Amber, did you put balls in your mouth today?
I'm not gonna be honest.
Mama,
Yes, I did.
Were they yummy?
Mom, you're being hectic. I don't know.
What are you doing, Amber?
Doing this for Steven, fixing it,
Fixing what?
putting it in order.
Oh,
So it's all, you know.
you still using the cheat sheet?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because I don't want to get it.
a couple things. Number one, I guess I should blur. Amber doesn't blur the faces of the people in the bing. You know what? I'm not going to do it. It's not close. They are in a public space. So when you are in a public space, you have to understand that I mean, they're probably on security cam too. But generally as a YouTuber, if you're vlogging in public, you do tend to blur people's faces if you haven't asked them permission. She doesn't give a shit about this. She's in the bingo hall. She's filming. Also, this is a really sad, depressing looking bingo hall. And look how everybody else is dressed. Baseball hats, t-shirts, super casual. And then in waddles this quarter-ton girl wearing this fucking outfit, looking like goddamn, I'm telling you, the Macy's Day Parade float with glass stuck all over her face. Like, what entertainment you must be for the other people at the bingo every week. But this just looks like a sad room full of gamblers. Like, this isn't like Friday night, let's go out and have fun and play bingo. This is like an all day, all night bingo hall where people just go when they need. It's just, this looks depressing. Also, her mom says, "Are you still using the cheat sheet?" And she says yes, and she's looking at it now. There's fine, nothing wrong with using a cheat sheet, except she's been going to bingo now for friggin' months, and she hasn't figured out how to do the cards yet. It's been months and she's still using a cheat sheet. Even her mom said, "Are you still using the cheat sheet?"
Wrong. And then it's this red guy.
Your
Take the staple out just so it's ready.
your shirt or dress is really cute.
Oh, thank you. What do you like?
Your
about
shirt
it?
or dress,
I
I give
like
up.
the color. I knew it, but I still added my
Yeah.
flare.
Okay, I can't listen to her and her mom talk small talk during bingo. Let's go forward again.
Warnings, and it's genuinely scary. So I had such a freaking good time. I actually met my friend's friend, and literally it felt like I knew her forever. Like, we just jibed so well, and it was so sweet.
You did
Her
what now?
friend made a 3D.
You jibed. They jibed, guys. It was their aesthetic. They jibed.
Like Lucky Cat, and she gave it to me. And on top of that, like, she was just so sweet. She has these like little charms for when you need one more number, so you put this on top of your number that you need. And she got this where it says, "Oh shit," because sometimes you drop the wrong number. It happens. I've done it a couple times. We all have, even my mom, who's like a pro. So when that happens, you could just set this over the number so you know, like, okay, yeah, this is dog.
Narcissistic triangulation. I fucked up. Yeah, I did. I made a mistake once, but even my mom does too. My mom does too. So it's not just me. I'm not the only one making mistakes. Other people do too.
but that's actually not a number that has been called. So
Pathetic.
it's so cute. I thought her friend was so sweet. And then me and my mom all night were literally taking secret Snapchat photos of each other and videos, and it was just so cute. So my mom was telling my friend, which by the way, a lot of people are like, how old's Amberlynn's friend? Like, I don't understand. We're the same age. But my mom,
What were they secret though, or were the two of you screeching and howling and showing your phone to each other, all the friends at the table?
she loves to tell like certain stories from my childhood, and one of them was on Thanksgiving where they put a Thanksgiving turkey inside of the fridge, and I was recording my mom telling my friend the story with the Snapchat filter, and I'll let you hear the story yourself. Here it is.
Had it there. Amber took the big huge quilt off the blanket and dragged it. You know, it's big, it's little. Right. Makes it out in front of the refrigerator, and we're like, "What are you doing?" And she lays down and she says, "I'm babysitting the big chicken."
So she was obsessed with food even as a toddler. The beard isn't really her, but that filter makes Mama Lynn's face look really nice. It's just like Amber wears the devil horns. It's not because she wants the devil horns. That is the most slimming face filter. It just happens to have devil horns. That's what I feel about the... Can we get out of this goddamn bingo hall?
Jive that way, and we just have fun teasing each other all day long. Anyways, I just had a fantastic day and night. If you live in Oklahoma, I hope that you are staying safe from these floods and this weather. It has been crazy out of hand. All right, you guys, weekly Lego update.
Oh, we don't do Lego.
This is what I was building. Remember when I asked you guys, because you only saw...
Yeah, we don't care about the... I can't care about the Lego. And I can't care about the Oracle cards. So we might be close to ending this here. Let's see. All right. We'll tie up the Lego
favorite brands. After only doing 2 large Legos of it, like it genuinely is the closest to the actual Lego brand. And then what I'm working on now, this is all I have done.
Okay.
And it is a secret. So we'll see next week if I finish
Wow,
it
I
or not.
can't. It's a secret. I can't wait to find out. How will I ever wait? How will I ever make it till next week to find out?
Guys, it is time for my weekly general Oracle reading. Today's decks are What's the Vibe, The Journey, and Shine.
Okay, seriously. We saw her pull fortune cookies, and it's the same thing. I'm not covering this. If you want to see her read out of the Oracle book, you can watch another reactor, I guess. Let's go to the TikTok now. I can't do the Oracle. It's too stupid.
This week, I told you guys I filmed a TikTok. I don't know if I want to post it, which I still haven't yet decided. But it was just of me eating my sausage veggie plate, which a lot of people do on TikTok. But regardless, I am posting it at the end of the vlog instead of like during the day that I actually filmed
Okay, here we go.
Because I just want to give people the option of watching that if they want.
All
Anyways, I'm going to go. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. So this is the first type of TikTok that I've ever posted like this. I don't even know. Where do we start? I guess we could start with cucumber with cottage cheese and mustard. Brussels sprout with cottage cheese and mustard.
So this is just her eating the foods?
That is so freaking good. I can't.
TikTok?
Carrot with, you know exactly what I'm about to say. Next we have cauliflower. I put my cottage cheese and mustard in like a little bowl in the middle of my plate. I don't think I'm going to do that next time. Don't knock it till you try it.
What is she doing?
Next we have broccoli. Just using the other veggies as a...
What are you doing? You look... I'm sorry.
Sweet pepper. That's my favorite. Then we have celery. I don't know about you guys, but I love scallion. So... Oh, hell yeah. And then I have green olives with garlic.
Sorry.
So I cut up my chicken sausage and just cook them in a pan. So good.
You cut up your chicken sausage and cook them in a pan? Oh, you didn't cook them in a shoe? God, I hate you.
And we have a hard-boiled egg. It's the first time that I remember that I've ever made a hard-boiled egg myself. And I've never had the hard-boiled egg with cottage cheese and mustard before. I've had everything else, but not this.
Did she just say that's the first time she's ever made a hard-boiled egg herself? Look at this. That's good. Did she just say she's never made
a hard-boiled egg? It's the first time that I remember that I've ever made a hard-boiled egg myself. And I've never had the hard-boiled egg with cottage cheese and mustard.
She's in her mid-30s and she's never boiled a fucking egg. She's in her mid-30s and she's never boiled an egg.
mustard before. I've had everything else, but not this.
Wow.
Look at that. I cooked that perfectly. And here we have grape, raspberry, and then over here.
I'm sorry. Some of you guys complain about stuff being sped up too fast. I can't watch her eat this anymore. This is going on and fucking on.
This little bowl, chocolate covered blueberry. Let's save that. That's my little dessert, okay?
You fucking pig. I'm sorry. I can't watch that. I'm sorry. Call me fat phobic. That's disgusting. I don't want to watch a quarter fucking ton woman on the brink of death going for 3 minutes on camera. That's disgusting. And if you want to call me fat phobic, you go right the fuck ahead, because that's disgusting. Yuck. Amber, yuck. That was gross. What a terrible way to finish that video. AMBERLYNN, stop doing that. That was insufferable. She's insufferable. How long can we keep doing this? Oh, God. Let's stop soon, shall we? We can't stop yet, because you know what tonight is. Tonight is Amber's members only live stream. Don't forget to get your snacks. And we'll meet at the Discord like 10 minutes before she goes live so we can get the carpools and drive over to Lainey's living room to watch it. And if you want to come over early, some of us get together and watch Teen Mum 2, before Amber's live stream, because trash begets trash, right? And it's fun. Thank you all for joining me at this silly, long, infuriating reaction at AMBERLYNN. Keep on keeping on, girl. Thank you all for joining me and the absent Rio, who I'll speak for even though he's not here. I'll see you on the live stream on Wednesday, where we will do a member stream only live recap, as well as the weigh-in Wednesday. And until we meet again, you know the routine. Just be kind. And hasta luego. Bye.